this afternoon. He was later confirmed dead. Police believe he fell into the waterway while he was reinforcing windows to prepare for the typhoon. Downpours have also hit eastern Japan far from the typhoon. Rain clouds covered Kanto and Tohoku due to damp air from the typhoon. Police and fire officials in Okigawa City in Saitama Prefecture have been searching for a man who was reportedly washed away in an irrigation canal. The canal and a nearby road were underwater at the time. This man says things looked normal when children were walking to school at around 7:30 a.m. He says the flooding started about 30 minutes later. Many houses in Daigo in Ibaraki Prefecture were flooded. This woman says water rose quickly and it looked like a river. She says everything in the house floated, and nothing like this has happened before. NHK has learned that as of 9 p.m., 47 houses had been flooded in 5 prefectures, including Saitama, Ibaraki, and Tochigi. Officials at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant this morning found rainwater was leaking through a barrier near a drainage channel. The water spilled into the sea outside the facility's port. A radiation level above the government's limit has been detected in water in the drainage system. Tokyo Electric Power Company will keep monitoring the levels. There have also been reports of damage from the gusts. Strong winds in Ube City, Yamaguchi Prefecture blew a soccer goalpost over on a high school field. A member of the school's soccer club suffered a broken leg. At around 6 p.m., an 88-year-old woman was blown over on a street in Suo-Oshima town in Yamaguchi Prefecture. She suffered a broken wrist. NHK has learned that as of 9 p.m., 17 people have been injured in 11 prefectures due to the typhoon. Shikoku Electric Power Company says that as of 9 p.m., 2,300 households are without power in Tokushima Prefecture. Power lines have been damaged by strong winds.
Residents in parts of Shikoku are being ordered or advised to evacuate their homes as the typhoon approaches western Japan. In Kochi Prefecture, an evacuation order is issued to 13 people from 6 households in the Ananai district of Aki City. In 9 prefectures, a total of 127,000 households have been advised to evacuate. In 14 prefectures,
中井先生の中井は中間じゃないですか。東大だけの。
This man says he had come to the evacuation center because he felt safer. People are taking steps to prevent damage from the typhoon. Takamatsu city authorities have designated 24 locations, including parks, to place sandbags. Residents are working hard to pack sand into bags. This young man says he wants to complete the work before the wind and rain get any stronger. This is the Edagawa district of Inotan, Kochi Prefecture.
This is Asaminami district in Hiroshima City, and this local resident says that information was issued for preparing for evacuation. They had tripled the people who will be relaying on the message that residents need to be prepared to evacuate, and they were able to shorten the period of contact with the residents from 2 hours and 30 minutes.
今日はよくあれですね、英語ニュースが長いです。
The neighborhood association is determined to protect everyone from being killed. In Osaka, a rental futon bedding shop has received many orders from companies preparing
まだ雨降
overnight
ってないで
before
す。
the typhoon. Futon for about 100 people have been brought into the head office of Kansai Electric Power Company so that employees can be on hand to respond to power outages and other problems.
Now we look at the transportation systems. There's been services suspended in various areas in Shirakawa Prefecture. There were people who were left behind. And this man says that he needed to go back to Tokyo today, but he has no other methods. He says that he's been traveling around the nation, but he hasn't experienced an incident recently. The effects are spreading to Kansai as well as Tokyo. As JR West says that for tomorrow's Sanyo Shinkansen bullet trains, they will decide on whether to have the services depending on the course of the typhoon. This is the Japan Road traffic information says that all lanes of the Tomei Expressway are closed between Shimizu Junction and Fuji Interchange in Shizuoka Prefecture. Some sections are closed on the Seisho Bypass and the outbound lanes on all areas, and also in Chudo Expressway there are some areas where the roads have been closed.
Flights have also been affected. 217 domestic flights, including those between Shikoku and other areas, have been cancelled. This man says he's trying to go home to Kochi, but is looking for a hotel because his flight's been cancelled. Airlines say they've cancelled 120 flights for tomorrow, including morning flights between Shikoku and other areas. Skymark Airlines has cancelled 33 flights, including those connecting Haneda to Kobe and Kyushu. H Aviation has cancelled 29 flights between Kansai and other areas. Japan Airlines has cancelled 21 flights, including those connecting Haneda to Matsuyama and Izumo.
And now we have news on the Akutagawa and Naoki Literary Awards. Comedian Naoki Matayoshi, who has now been announced to receive the Akutagawa Prize, had this to say at a news conference. He says that he was really surprised, but he is very happy. He thanks everyone. He said,
Matayoshi says he's been giving his all to his profession as a comedian and has written novels in his spare time. He says he will keep up this style because he believes it works out the best for both tasks. Keisuke Hada has also won the prize for his novel Scrap and Build. Hada says he still cannot believe what has happened. It's easy to comment on someone without looking at the person's face. He says his novel depicts how people can take new action, looking face to face at others who have different values and have lived in different times. This year's Naoki Prize has gone to Akira Higashiyama's book called Ryu. The author was born in Taiwan. Higashiyama says he lived in both Taiwan and Japan when he was a child and was not fully accepted by either society. He says family was a place where he was able to find a strong identity, and that's why he wrote the novel.
Now we have a recap on the weather forecast. The 11th typhoon of the season is approaching Shikoku and is expected to make landfall. The center is around Mirotomusaki, and part of Shikoku is within the storm zone. From Kyushu to Kanto region is now within the strong wind zone. barometric pressure is 960 hectopascals with packing winds of about 125 kilometers, and it is moving slowly at 20 kilometers per hour. And even after it makes landfall, it's expected to move slowly, and through Saturday it will go through to the Sea of Japan. Let's look at the rain clouds at this moment.